Question number 8, Claudia Beamish.
Thank you, Presiding Officer. To ask the Scottish Executive what role it considers specialist young carer services have in implementing the young carer strategy.
Minister Mike Matheson.
Dedicated young carer services have an important role. They can help the implementation of the young carer strategy by providing a range of support to young carers across Scotland, including short breaks, emotional support, counselling and leisure activities. Our commitment to young carers is demonstrated across the range of funding which we provide in support of these services. Through the strategy, we have encouraged local authorities to continue the core funding of young carer services. Health boards have also provided support to young carer services by using some of the £4.9 million which we have allocated to health boards for this type of work in this financial year.
Claudia Beamish.
I'd like to thank the Minister for his response. Research from the Prince's Royal Trust shows that for every £1 spent on specialist carer services, over £6 can be saved. Can the Minister confirm what support the Scottish Government is providing to local authorities to support these services, many of which, my understanding is, are facing frozen or falling budgets and rising costs and creating waiting lists for young carers? And can the Minister also please give us reassurance that the specific classification of young carers will be introduced as part of the 2011 school census, so that schools will be supported to look at policies and practices to support young carers?
Minister.
Can I thank the member for her question? On the final point, I can confirm that we are intending to have that within the school census, and later this year we will also bring forward a carers charter, which hope to give further support to that. With relation to specific support we are providing to different young carers services, there are a whole range of different initiatives we are supporting, from the Young Carers Festival to the programme which I recently launched, the Eric and Tracy Toolkit, which is for primary school children to try and help to identify young carers who may be at primary school. Because it is extremely important that there is greater awareness amongst education staff about some of the pressures that young children who are carers may be on. So, for example, if they are late in arriving for school or late with their homework, it may be because of that caring responsibility. So it is important that we continue to raise awareness about the number of young people who are involved in caring. Finally, around local authorities, we continue to encourage local authorities to prioritise the need to support young carers. Clearly, it is a matter for each individual local authority to determine how they will utilise their budget, but as a government we have made it very clear that young carers and carers in general remain a priority, given the important role they play within our society, and I would encourage all local authorities to recognise that they need to support young carers in the best way they can.
Question number 9, Bob Doris.